This time we're going to turn our foot this way and press down. If you can.
Oh, I know, but it's like, it's not great. It's not like it's up. Yeah. What is that? I done saggy monkey bars. Okay. Sit on it, sit on it, then swing backwards. I suggest you go. Oh. Oh, you'll climb it.
No, I can't.
If you've been doing the butterfly for a long time, you can try the crisscross again.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Your thumbs are relaxed. Your fingers are relaxed. They're not clenched together and they're not apart. You're not cheating by putting them together.
Just a few more seconds. Don't let go.
Just slowly bring it down.
Slowly bring it down now.
Then I would take him by the ear, because that's the easiest way to lead an elephant, and leave him on the edge of the jungle while I went into the forest to get some luscious twigs for his dinner. One has to have a very sharp hatchet to cut down these twigs. It takes half an hour to sharpen the hatchet, because if a twig is mutilated, an elephant will not touch it. When one goes into the jungle, one must remember that there are laws one cannot break. Do you know that anyone who is afraid or who hates one of the animals of the jungle gives out an odor which attracts tigers and wolves? So the pizza will have the circle will have a different color, and then the boys and girls will have. Okay.
Half. And then how do you divide that into half again? Yeah. Now how many slices do you have?
4.
Okay.
The 5 slices here. 1, 2, 3. So if I say 5 out of 13, how will you write that? Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Comparing means you can take ratio, which is more, which is less. You can add one side and add on the other side. You can multiply one side and multiply on the other side.
We've gone down this rabbit hole right here, and people have fallen into it. So what you're telling me, what you really are telling me, is that if I put different numbers in this is going to work. You're telling me this equals 1/2 plus 2. You're telling me 1 equals
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
You just jump to the conclusion that you can just split it because there are 2 pluses here. Okay.
Yes,
So think about what you do and then see if it makes sense. I mean, why I was asking what is 1/2 of 1 whole? All those questions are maybe trivial to you, but they are very important questions. Unless you understand the meaning, what you solve is meaningless.
They're all better together.
swinging your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity.
I think it kind of indicates that if you take too much upon yourself, then it's going to kind of unravel itself.
One day at my school last year, I volunteered to clean the hardest shelf just because I wanted my teacher's approval.
So what changed? What changed? So the second part of the sentence says, if you care about their approval,
You will be their
you
prisoner.
will be their prisoner.
What does that
So
mean?
you
did she
feel
make
that-
you her prisoner? Are you always doing that to please others?
Not always, not since I figured out what she did after that. She told me to do a bunch of other hard shelves.
That's good.
So you got her approval.
Yeah, but
Then you
except
get the kind of responsibility.
So I drew a dragon and I painted it and Amma really liked it. She's like, oh wow, it's really good and stuff. And after that she kept asking me to draw more and more equally good stuff and I wasn't able to do the other things that like as good as the dragon was. Like I couldn't draw a flower exactly the way it was, just an example. But so then Amma got mad at me and she said that, okay, unless you do this, I'm not going to let you draw or read any of the other books. And I kind of regretted drawing the dragon.
So you were a prisoner for your own good. They were afraid of more work. That is imprisoning you. So what is hard about accepting, okay, yes, you had an approval, but the minute you got the appreciation, that's where you are imprisoned. Anything more than that stops you and you don't want to do it. So who is imprisoning?
Yourself.
Yourself.
By the post office to meet a plane at the airport. The plane landed ahead of schedule and its mail was taken towards the post office by horse. After half an hour, the horsewoman met the motorcyclist on the road and gave her the mail. The motorcyclist returned to the post office 20 minutes before he was expected. How many minutes early did the plane arrive?
Takes mail.
That's fine.
So he came back 20 minutes early and he didn't go.
He left at the normal time.
But then going there and back would have taken him 20 minutes. So if you added the 20 to 30.
I have to explain to you why you said coming
Then
back.
wouldn't it just be 30 minutes?
Because everybody else said it. What?
I know, but then it takes
horse did what the bike
he came
did.
20 minutes earlier, so
The horse doesn't go to the post office.
It's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes.
10 minutes each direction.
Yeah, so he saves that going 20 minutes.
So is that it?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, so I said that 30 minutes had passed before the horsewoman and the motorcycle guy met, and then it would be 10 extra minutes before it would be another 10 minutes before the motorcycle man got to the airport, and that would make 40 minutes in all. So the motorcycle man would have been 40 minutes late, would have got there 40 minutes after the plane landed, which means that the plane must have been 40 minutes early.
Gold star.
There you go.
Good job for Central.
So what do we learn from this problem?
Drawing a diagram. Right.
don't overthink it because like we all overthought it a lot.
You need to think inside the box before you think outside of it.
Okay.
And read the problem carefully. And have Sidhu around.
Before you try to actually solve it, try to make sense of it first.
You're invading our airport's privacy policy.
Oh.
Go to the other hardcore movies.
Last year there was a bit, right?
We're hearing part of
Last
it.
year there was.
Devil's Cave. Devil's Cave. Bobbly bop bop bop. 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 Bobbly bop bop bop. Bop. Charlie's Angels. You're still out. Shirt. Shirt. Bobby bop bop bop.
Bye.
Bop.